Well, the other big problem facing the region is homelessness, and an investigation by ITV News Central has uncovered serious gaps in the way the deaths of people on the streets are being treated.
Local authorities across the region revealed they don't keep records of homeless people who die in their area. And many of them admitted they have no idea who, if anybody, does.
Well, it comes after official estimates highlighted Birmingham as having more homeless deaths in the past 5 years than any other local authority area in the country. Charlotte Cross has been finding out more about the people behind the statistics.
Hiya, my Lizzie. How are ya? Happy Mother's Day, Princess.
A special message recorded for one of his favourite outreach volunteers. And despite sleeping on the streets, Damien Deenan then gave some of what little money he had to get her a gift.
We gave the money to my daughter and we told him to get a Mother's Day card and some flowers and chocolates for me because we used to help him that much. And I did get to say thank you a week before he passed away.
This is Damien Deenan reporting. Message for Billy.
Everyone loved him. He was just, he was a cheeky chappy. Always made us smile. He used to sing and dance for us.
But less than 3 weeks after this was filmed, Damien was dead.
Love you millions, as far as my arms can stretch and more.
That was in April 2017 on the streets of Birmingham. In October that year, another rough sleeper, Paul Williams, also died in the city. In January 2018, Matthew Small died in Leicester. And in July, Jane Simpson died on the street in Stafford. And there are dozens more like them. Just some of the names and faces behind the shocking statistics surrounding the deaths of homeless people across the Midlands over the past 5 years. Most recently, Kane Walker. Now, Kane and Damien are among the rough sleepers remembered with a memorial in the city centre. These stickers bearing the names of those lost to the cold or to drugs or ill health.
It's great sadness because we know them as people. They are human and we've got to know them over the years, so these are all too many. We need to do more. We need to do more as a community and like the council, government, we need to do more.
And there are many more whose names we don't know. An investigation by ITV News Central has found that across the Midlands, almost no local authorities are keeping records of when homeless people die, despite official estimates painting a worrying picture. In the 5 years ending in 2017, it's thought 18 homeless people died in Stoke, along with 19 in both Coventry and Derby. 37 have died in Leicester, and 90 in Birmingham, the highest of any local authority area in the country.
It's quite disgusting that here we are in the 21st century of one of the richest countries on this planet, that we have got people dying on the streets. No one's monitoring it. There are no outreach teams in this city during the day. We've had all these deaths in one city. No one seems to be doing anything or care.
The council said it is working with others nationally to work out ways information on homelessness can be recorded and shared. And the Police and Crime Commissioner for the Midlands has joined the call for action.
That's deeply sad, isn't it, to think that someone's homeless or rough sleeping, they die, sometimes of a drug overdose or sometimes just of the cold, and there's no proper record of that and no proper investigation. That can't be right, and that's why we need proper records kept, services working together.
The Chief Constable of West Midlands Police has now arranged to meet the city's senior coroner to try to understand the scale of the problem and potentially find a way to help people like Damien and Kane before it's too late.
Well, Charlotte joins us now in the studio. And Charlotte, why isn't anyone recording these deaths?
Well, why indeed? From what I've been told, there are some difficulties. People who are homeless do tend to move around, and some of them don't use their real names either, which makes identification a problem. But the simple response from campaigners, from rough sleepers themselves, is that someone should be keeping track. And it's not just councils either. As part of this investigation, I've spoken to police, the ambulance service, the coroner, and nobody is keeping any meaningful record of these people. And without that information, of course, you can't spot patterns in who's dying, where they're dying, or how they're dying. And you can't really understand the true scale of the problem either. And we might not know the full extent. The figures that I mentioned just then said that in the West Midlands, it's around 223 homeless people have died. But I spoke to one former rough sleeper. He's been keeping track, and he says he thinks that the number is probably more like 400.
Gosh.
Not good. Charlotte, thank you very much.